This is News 8 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. The dramatic search for a missing one-year-old child in Wayne County may have come to a close today as deputies announced the discovery of skeletal remains.
The remains are believed to be those of Owen Hidalgo-Calderon. Owen and his mother Selena were reported missing from a Sodus farm in May. Selena's body was found days after they vanished. Jeannie McBride joins us live tonight from the Wayne County Public Safety Building. Jeannie, an intense search for Owen went on for weeks. So how did deputies come to this new discovery?
Well, Adam, the sheriff says that it was training day for deputies, and they were looking in the main area of Block 1, which is where Alberto Reyes admitted to burying Selena Hidalgo-Calderon. Deputies say it looked like an animal had been digging there, so they decided to take a closer look. And when they did, they found skeletal remains of a small child.
We never stopped investigating.
Almost 5 months after 14-month-old Owen Hidalgo-Calderon went missing, today deputies revealed they found skeletal remains in a shallow grave last week on the Joy Road farm. The remains have not been positively identified yet, but are consistent with a child of Owen's age.
It's my belief, I'm going to say, that Reyes buried her here, him there, and that the disturbance we saw was from an animal that was digging at the grave site.
Sheriff Vert says the shallow grave was found a quarter of a mile from where Selena Hidalgo-Calderon's body was found. Vert says these remains were not found during the 12-day original search for numerous reasons, including the change of the environment, along with mental and physical fatigue.
The ground cover was very difficult, and when the team was out there Wednesday, if it wasn't for the ground disturbance of that shallow grave by an animal, that's what's kind of brought attention to that area.
The sheriff explains he withheld releasing information until today out of respect for the family. Yesterday would have been Selena's 19th birthday.
I didn't want anyone to bother them. And then also they were going to the Joy Road farm at 6 o'clock to do a vigil.
Estella Calderon, the victim's mother and grandmother, in a statement says she's heartbroken, a family torn apart.
If it does become to be Owen, which it's consistent with a child that age. Obviously, they want to do a proper burial. They want to show their respect.
The family is waiting for results from the medical examiner for both Selena and potentially Owen to be given proper burials. The sheriff says those results could take up to 3 months. Adam.
Jeannie, thank you. Meanwhile, the man charged in connection with the death of Selena Hidalgo-Calderon, Alberto Reyes, who you see here, remains in custody. He's due back in court on Thursday.